Hi, my name is Nisha. Welcome to my channel. This video shows how I budget and tips I use to help me stay on track. Let's get into it. Step 1. Goals. I have set financial goals to help me stay on track and to motivate me. For example, I'm going to travel more, and I set goals based on how much I would need to travel to various locations. So for example, I would pick South America and then go online and work out how much it costs to travel to this place, different times of year. So that will give me a rough estimate of how much I need to save for that trip. And I do this for different locations. And if you want to travel in the long run, you would do this for your different locations and add it up. I set these goals on a yearly basis. That's one example. Another goal is to own my own home. I've researched online how much I need to save to get the home that I would like and base my savings on this and set goals like in the next 5 years I would like to save this much to get a deposit for a home. And there are lots of other financial goals you can have. Goals like traveling, investing, buying a home, and creating passive income to help achieve these goals. Step 2, writing out a budget. Each month, I spend some time writing out my budget for the month. I write down bills I have coming out and expenses for the month. I then calculate how much I have left over for savings because it gives me an overview of my finances and helps me plan for any additional activities or events in the month. For example, birthdays. And it will also allow you to have the best of both worlds. Once you have done this, I would make sure that you look at your expenses and ensure they are less than your income. If not, I would try your best to look at a way to reduce these. I know everyone has different levels of debt, so it's not always possible, but try to make sure your expenses are less than your income. Whatever money I have calculated I have to spend for the month, I divide this by 4 to help me budget for each week. And this is where it falls in line with reviewing my weekly expenses. Here are some tips. So as I've mentioned, each weekend I write down all my outgoings I have for that week and see what I have left over. And I look at my budget to make sure it's on track. Of course, there are times that might have gone over, but then I would look at the overall month to see where I can balance it out. So I might spend less the next week, and that helps you stay on track. There are banking apps that allow you to budget. There's one particular app that will allow you to create different pots so you can separate your budgets. So you could have a spending pot, you could have a holiday pot, you could have a bill pot, and this will help you manage your money and keep a track on how much and keep on top of how much you have left for each of those. And this app is Monzo. I use separate accounts for my bills. I have one bank account for my bills, another for my spending, and another for savings. This is how I like to do it. Of course, you can, have many different accounts within the same bank as well. Whatever works best for you, but this is what works best for me. So I can stay on track of my spending. Conclusion. I hope this gives you some advice on how to budget. Please feel free to suggest some other videos in the comments, and I will try my best to make these. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.